latest framework on this one. The frame was very high tech for its time. It had the elastomer in the rear and it's got the spring suspension in the front. On this one, these are still a rubber elastomer ball, but there's a small amount of fluid in there, along with air chamber, so you basically up the pressure to make it further or softer depending on your rider weight. Up front, rather than using the tubes that slide inside each other with a rubber stopper in them, they rely on the torsional resistance of rubber inserts within the frame.
Hello, welcome to the channel. Right. Yeah, got that sorted. And yeah, at last. It'd be better if you could just see that one right enough, like that one. Yeah, instead of like that one and that one. It's kind of like distracting to the eyes. Yeah. Alright. Oh well. Just a quick channel update. What's happened is, I had a friend, I was a care worker. And I used to, and out of all the people I visited, there was one that was like sort of roughly about my age. And she was actually like 61 or something. So compared to her lot about 80, she was closer to my age. And so I used to go down to hers, it was great. When I was still working, she used to make me dinner and stuff like that, and sit and have coffees and all sorts, sit there for a couple of hours. You know, whereas the rest of it was, you didn't look forward to going, but with that lady, yeah, you did. It was great. And so after she went into assisted living, because she was living at that time when I was a carer, that was 2020 during the lockdown. And then she went into assisted living in Alloa. And I used to go and visit her because she used to phone me. When I gave up the job, which was about May, it was my birthday, it was May 2021. I finally had enough of that job. It was the hours were too long, the money wasn't that good, and the hassle. There's a lot of people were a bit horrible with it. I couldn't really cope with it, so I left, right? And she used to phone me every day and that, quite a lot. It was kind of the sort of thing you maybe shouldn't do. You know, if you're at work, you've got to have professional boundaries. And of course I left anyway, so I used to go and visit her in Alloa every week or so, a couple of weeks, every month or something. She would phone every day, 4 or 5 times a day, and then she stopped phoning last Monday. But I went over to visit her, I think it was the Thursday, like 2 weeks ago. I'd bought cakes and I went round there and there was no answer. So I thought, oh well, I'll just come home, and then she phoned me. I tried phoning, there was no answer on the phone. A couple of days later she phoned me. She'd been in hospital, bad legs or something. So then, alright, so she phoned me a few times. And what used to happen, she used to phone me like a lot, and I didn't always answer it because I was busy doing stuff or whatever, you know. And then she stopped phoning again. It was last Monday, so that's like 7, 8, 9 days ago, 10 days ago. So all week, my friend says, why don't you phone up that care home and find out if she's alright? So I says, well, she'll phone me when she gets out of hospital. And then I was saying, well, maybe I should phone up and find out and then go and visit her, you know. Of course, I phoned up tonight, and she's been dead since Sunday. So there you go. Right, that's that story over. Right, next. Comments. So the other thing that's bothering me is that I was on Facebook. We're talking about now on YouTube. I posted a link Now this is, where is it now? How do you get to the dashboard? Community. Where's community? Go to the community tab. I posted. Now this is what the government does. Is this? Please fill in. Tell the Scottish Government to stay away from our gas boilers. So you click on that. Let's see if it works. Aye, it's worked. So it's a consultation. There is a. I filled it in today. Responding to this consultation. I think you'd have to click on that. I'm sure you can work it out for yourselves. So I filled that in today. I got my friend to help me with it. Equally, at the same time, I was on Facebook talking with a guy about this, right? Bill Kennedy, this guy, and he's from Edinburgh. This guy, right? So there it is. We've extended the £2 consultation to Edinburgh local heat and energy efficiency strategy. So I was talking to this guy today, this Bill Kennedy, right? And what a weird conversation. You know, I talked to this guy, and what I actually realised is this guy is Bill Kennedy, this man, right? That's him there. He lives in Edinburgh. He's actually a communist, right? You know, when you really get down to it, when you get down to what, you know, so the thing about the heat pumps and energy, blah, 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 all that stuff, this man, this Bill Kennedy, he's a communist. And it kind of, I don't know what it is. Why does that upset me? And I'll tell you why it's upset me. Because, wow, look what he said. Oh, I know, you believe you're right. The council are radical extremists and I need to wake up. Wow, he actually wrote that. I defeated him. I defeated that man. I defeated that man in this argument. It started there, right? And he said it's utter horseshit. I wasn't calling the councillors. I was calling. I'll tell you what I said. Fight this nonsense. The loonies at local government want to take our gas boilers, wood burners and cars away. Replace them with expensive air-sourced heat pumps, effectively electric heating, and expect us to pay for it. That's not very good grammar. Fight this at every opportunity first by making any councils legally liable. This will do nobody or the planet any good. This is the work of radical extremists bent on destroy our culture and way of life. Now, the radical extremists isn't necessarily the councillors, but it could be. So, radical extremists, utter horseshit, he says. And I said, I assume you live in Edinburgh. I hope Edinburgh forces everyone to get heat pumps. I mean, this heat pump thing is a joke, right? It's bollocks, right? It's just like the electric car thing. It's bollocks, right? You know, if it takes air. It's basically it's electric central heating, and it takes air and churns it back out again. So it comes back out cold. So when you go down the street, it gets colder and colder and colder. So if my neighbour's got a air-sourced heat pump at the side of their house, my driveway would be colder. There's things like that, and because people, there's only occasional heat pump around, there's not heat pumps in every house. There's problems with it. Now the problem with the government is that they want us to change these heat pumps, but they want us to pay for it. Well, who else is going to pay for it? Because the government are paid by us. So even if the government paid for it, we'd be paying for it, if you get what I'm saying. So I says, unlike the net zero nutters, I'm considering how useful it is to use an air source heat pump to heat my house. If you look at the performance characteristics of an air source heat pump, you'll see the efficiency drops through the floor below 4 degrees centigrade. Time you're into minus figures, you would be better off using a fan heater. Your heating bill is going to be catastrophically expensive. So then I says, okay, I apologise, stick to the facts. So I sent him the Nottinghamshire Energy Trust figures. So he goes, oh, he's deleted one of his comments. Yeah, one of his comments is missing. He's deleted one. Oh, I know you believe you're right. The council are radical extremists and I need to wake up. He's deleted one of his comments. It was... he more or less told me go away. That's why I said therefore I am right. Then he deleted his comment. I can't remember what his comment was. It was something like telling me to go away because I'd called them extremists. So he was in a huff. So you know what this guy is, I believe he's actually a communist. My brother's like that as well, and I just find it disturbing. You know, because they're living middle class lifestyles in the luxury and privilege and all the rest of it. That's what it would be living in Edinburgh. And if you look at the guy, you ever look at his Facebook page, you know, and you get into the push bikes, Chairman Mao, you know. Oh, absolute arsehole, you know. What the fuck? Definitely fucking weirdo. You get down to the push bikes. You know, he's bought a car cover. Wow. Because he'll keep his car, eh? What the hell's all this shit about? The Paul Young issue came out as a memory today. Push bikes. You get to push bikes and that's when you're into strange people. Strange lines. Max Ernst. Right. Clever bastard, didn't he? Anyway. Mountain bike. Electric mountain bikes. You know what annoys me that? These bastards use electric mountain bikes. Anyway, go and fill that thing in. Anyway, right, so I filled it in. It's specifically designed to be difficult for people to fill in. Or not exactly difficult, but boring. You know, that you can't be arsed doing it. And there's a lot of trick questions in it. They're already working on the assumption that you agree with them. That you want to get rid of wood burners and gas boilers. You know, tell them to get to fuck. We're not getting rid of our gas boilers, and we're not getting rid of our wood burners, and we're not getting rid of our motor cars. Tell them to fuck off, right? This is just towny shit. Some twat that lives in Edinburgh or London, living in a town. In Scotland, we live in Scotland. You can't go on a bloody push bike and cycle at some supermarket, get some shopping and cycle back again. It's not going to happen. People are going to use cars. So go and fill that in. Sorry I'm ranting about this. But that's like, I just finally realised how warped these people are. They really are warped. And it's not until you really get into it you realise how warped they are. So who's this fucking arsehole? What the hell is this bloke on about? Oh, right, sorry. What the hell? It's not... Hello. Welcome to this video. that was, or is, the Earl of Zetland. Unfortunately, hello, we're Anne in Grangemouth. Hello, welcome to the channel. Let's hope this thing behaves. And I'm actually suspecting it's something to do with the internet. It's making the phone call.
Right, well, what I'm on about is I'm looking around Grangemouth, you dumb fuck.
So that's,
you know,
that's the Earl of Zetland there.
I've
been in there. It was Weatherspoons.
The highlight of it is,
sadly, I mean, it's
is probably here.
Do you want to be in it? Do you want to be in it? You look so happy. The pub looks alright. I know, I like it. It looks good. See you later.
I don't even know what they were saying. Anyway, that's what that video's about. It's a look around Grangemouth. I mean, I've done videos like that now. I quite enjoyed doing that. I hope you lot enjoyed watching it. I did Falkirk last week. Did Grangemouth. Just a look round. Wander around, you know, get a feel for the place. That's all. So this moron, where is it? It's gone. Videos. So that's what that video's about. So it's Stephen Wayne. Stephen Wayne. Stand up and be counted, Stephen. You're not a Wayne. So just hide him. I'd use it from the channel. You know, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, it's really, people are really stupid, aren't they? I mean, what the hell is... So you thought that the rest of the world was going to get to look at you taking the piss out of me? Really? I don't think so. So that was that. It's been pretty slow. I mean, it's kind of stuck about that. It's been the amount of subscribers the last day or two. It's been pretty slow. It was actually up at 4,005, and it dropped back down again. I don't know what's causing it. I'm not really sure. Who knows? You know, it's just what happens, isn't it? But I keep on doing them anyway. You know. So if you can fill in that thing, just oppose just about everything. You're actually opposing the Scottish Greens, you know. That's what you're doing. The SNP, well, Scottish government, are run by the Greens, Scottish Greens, and they are extremists. You know, I mean, they're radical extremists, and the SNP are, you know, just because they're so unpopular, they had to go into coalition with them. That's simple as that. So get in there and do it, please. They want to take our log burners away from us. They want to take our cars away from us. Gas boilers. And the irony is, they're wanting you to pay for it. You've got to pay for it. Or they're wanting landlords to pay for it. You know, I mean, how's that going to affect private renting? Landlords, ain't the landlords are going to do that for nothing? They're just going to do it out of the goodness of their hearts. Who's going to pay for it? Punters, are they going to pay for it? So they're going to add the cost onto the government, the housing benefit. You know, where's all this money come from? We're going to go bankrupt. We're getting sold out. I think the politicians are working with the globalists to bankrupt our economies so they can get our land cheap, our country cheap. That is that. It might be a radical view, it's probably not far away from the truth. That's what they want to do. So stand up, be counted, and resist. Resist the communists. That's the thing about that guy, that Bill Kennedy. My brother's exactly the same. My brother owns 3 properties. He's wealthy, right? He's got properties in Tasmania. He's got properties in Scotland. He is wealthy, and he's a socialist. So they are cunts, right? Because they're socialists until it comes to themselves, and they've got all this money and all this property. You know, if they're really socialists, why wouldn't they give it up? Give up all your properties, give up all your wealth, give it away. You know, oh, you don't really care about it. Well, why have you still got it then? It's because they're full of shit. That's how, right? They are full of shit. And that guy, he reminds me of my brother. And they've got their electric push bikes and all that shit. They're arseholes, absolute arseholes, communist arseholes. That's what they are. But they don't have they can't stand up and be counted. I could respect them if they said, look, I'm a communist. You know, if they come up to me and says, I'm a communist, that's what I believe in. And you go, oh well, I don't agree with you, but I respect your opinions. If that's what you are, I respect that. They don't do that. They can't do it. Because they won't get voted in, and they won't get any, you know, that's why the Scottish Greens and all these types are hiding behind the planet, saving the planet. They're not going to save the planet. They're going to destroy our society, and we're all going to be living in poverty because of the idiots. So stop it. Don't let them get on with it. Right? That's all I've got to say on the matter. They're idiots. Well, not the problem with like that guy is he's actually fairly intelligent, but I believe I beat him. I beat him on Facebook, and he's deleted one of his comments because he knows he's an arse. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Let's go and check the fire. There it is. Isn't that nice? Lang me your lum green. I see the government's putting out. There's a latest stupid shit on Facebook saying that the savings with motor cars has been offset by wood burners. I mean, have you ever heard such a lot of shite? I mean, under what basis? It's manipulated data. Nonsense. I mean, what about the toxic chemicals in electric vehicles? What about the weight increase in vehicles because of their toxic batteries? They're, 2.5 tons. A car was a ton, and now it's over 2 tons because it's an electric vehicle, a big heavy lithium battery. And now they're saying that wood burners are the problem. So they put all that shit on, and they're lying to us. These politicians are liars. So my wood burners killing the planet. What about these volcanic eruptions and everything? It's you really think about it. They are arseholes. The government, Scottish government, the Westminster government, the EU, they're absolute arseholes. Anyone that believes they're not, it's just dim, right? Fight them, but you can't. What you can't do is do what I'm doing. Really, you should not be emotional about it. You should fight them with facts. Try not to say the sort of things that I say. I apologise, right? Thanks for watching. Bang!